Hey guys, it's Becky. So today I am doing my week, what is it for? Last week of January, the budgeting. And y'all see Annie there in the background? I bought her a toy yesterday and yeah, it doesn't last very long. I need to find her something that, I think it was the Tough Ones, or no, it was a Kong toy. It was 2 Christmases ago. It was a pack that came in Costco and it was like about 4 toys in one. And it was like a toy within a toy. So like the stuffed animal would have like a rope inside of it. So once she got through making a mess, she would have the rope to play with. And so I need to find those again. But for now, she has that stuffed llama that she is totally shredding up. And the thing is, even if she shreds it up, she keeps them and she still plays with them and she still manages to find stuffing inside of them. I don't know where all this stuffing is coming from because the thing looks totally sad and depleted, and yet she'll still find something. Anyways, today I am doing my last paycheck budgeting for the month of January. And if that sounds like something y'all will be interested in, then join along and let's see what happens this week. Okay? All right, friends, so today I am doing, like I said, that last cash stuffing of January. So it's a budget and a cash stuffing. So I got paid, and as I have said, because of my husband's privacy issues, I'm not putting all that down. But the bill that we have getting paid with my paycheck is actually all of the utilities for the following month. Okay, so let me go to February. So these are all getting paid with my my paycheck. Oh, hold on a second, let me open the door for Annie. All right, I am back. So let me see, what color did I use? I do like doing some coloring. It was these ones. So it was in blue. And so with the blue, I am paying the Valero. Actually, no, the Valero got paid with my husband's paycheck the previous week because I was afraid that I wasn't going to be making enough money to pay for all of the bills since I wasn't picking up shifts. But actually, I did pick up some shifts, and it was a little bit more than I thought it was going to be. And so we have extra left over, but I'm still going to put that in brown because we did pay that with my husband's paycheck. So I know what was what. And that was the one from last week where I said I wasn't really keeping track of things. And so I was trying to do this whole thing last night, and man, it took me a while because what happened was I didn't set aside into the sinking funds the stuff from last week. And so now here we are in the following week, and I need to put into the sinking funds, and it was just a big mess. But I figured it all out, and it is done, and this is correct. And so what I'm gonna do is just do this week's, and then later on, maybe the beginning of the week next week, I'll put up a closing out of January and how to do that using this, the Budget Mom workbook. And I'm gonna do it next week because I don't know how to do it. So yeah, I'm gonna have to read up on it and everything. So anyways, we paid the phone, we paid the electric, and we paid cable, and we paid the gas. Now gas came out double what we usually pay because it's been a little bit cold and we've been using the heater. So that was actually $74.49. Usually I only budget about $40, but yeah, like I said, it's gone up. Okay, and the cable is going to be $110. Electric was $266.88. I think that's a little bit less than what it usually is. So I don't usually do the budgeted amounts and stuff like that, or the dates. It's what I'd pay for this week paycheck. So I don't usually put the dates there. I just have them all come out on the same day. So we paid those. And then we actually also have, oh, I didn't write them in here. We have Vivint and YouTube that needs to come out, because those come out, Vivint comes out on like the 30th. So that's going to be, yep, I do have it blued out here. And then YouTube comes out on the 1st. So I need to write that one up here. I didn't write it in. As you can see, guys, I'm a little behind on this stuff. And it's something that you do need to keep up with. Otherwise, it throws you off. So, I mean, if you get thrown off, you just pick yourself up, figure it out, and go on. No big deal. No sense crying over it. What's done is done. All right, so Vivint, I usually budget $40 for it. I think it's like 30. Okay. What is it? Vivint. Well, where is it? $39.48. That's what it is. Okay. $39.48. And then YouTube is $12.98. All right, so that's all of those bills. So $328.95 plus $266.88, 110, 74.49, 39.48, 12.98, 832.78. That's what we had in bills. Now I'm just looking back just to make sure that that is correct, because this is all last week. I'm looking on the computer. It's all last week's stuff. Okay. Okay, so 832.78, and then we are going to, okay, so what was left over for the envelopes? Okay, so we had groceries, we have Fabian spending, and we have my spending. Okay, and these do not change. All right, so that was $360 for that. And then on our sinking funds, okay, this is where things got a little confusing. So we have the house maintenance, we have the car maintenance, we have Gabriel's college. Okay, and then, excuse me, we have the golf trip, we have Courtney's graduation, and we have Christmas. Okay. Actually, this should not be the Christmas fund. This should just be the holiday fund, because my husband does get a bonus at Christmas time, and that would be for our Christmas gifts. I just wanted to have extra money for Black Friday and stuff like that. So I'm going to make this into the holiday category instead of just Christmas. So let me correct that real quick. And holiday is for Christmas, it's for birthdays, it's for all of that. Okay. Alrighty, and then and the reason I'm doing that is because we ate out at Texas Roadhouse yesterday, and that was for my husband's birthday because we weren't able to go out on his birthday because he had COVID. So we ordered out and got it today. So what do we budget for that? Let me see. So for the house, we do 50. For the car, we do 50. For Gabriel, we do 250. For the golf trip, let me see. We did 75 because we had put some in. We're doing 200 a month, and I had already put some in the previous weeks. So we only needed 75 more, and then 75 for Courtney, and then we have 50 for Christmas. Let me see if that's correct because I had messed, like I said, I had messed up. Okay, that is correct. I had thought I had put in $80 for last week Christmas, but I didn't, or holiday fund. So I didn't. I had only put in 50, so 50 goes in this time. We're only doing 100 a month for that. And so that is that. So we have 150, 200, 400, 550. 550. Let's see if that's correct. 50 plus 50 plus 250 plus 75 plus 75 plus 50. Yep, 550. Okay, so extra debt, we do not have extra debt. This is our investments. And so we have the mutual funds and we have the Roth. And so for the mutual funds, we put in $50. Hello. And for the Roth, we put in 500. Okay. And then extra savings, the car. That was the car down payment. And I put it here instead of in a sinking fund because it's going to take a while to build that up. And this is where we tend to put in any leftover money or stuff like that into this account. I haven't done that yet because I still need to talk to my husband about it to see if there's anything else that is coming up that he has coming up that I may have missed or something like that. And then whatever is left over, if there's anything else, then we go ahead and throw this into the car down payment. All right, so that is it as far as the budgeting goes. And yeah, it all works. You know, like I said, I got paid a little bit more because I did, I added a couple of hours in my work, and so it came out a little bit higher. Now, the new job, I'm going to be starting on February, let me see, the last day is going to be the 5th on North, so February 7th, I'll be starting my new job. So it'll be less gas, so because it's just 5-minute drive up the road as opposed to 20. And it's going to be the same thing, working postpartum, mother-baby unit. And it's going to be full-time instead of part-time. That's the difference. So I was part-time, weekends only, so just 2 days a week. And I was getting paid an extra $5 an hour because I was on the weekend plan. However, now that I'm going to full-time, I'm going to lose out on that $5 an hour. And it's going to be just the regular weekend pay, which I think is about $2 something. And, but it's more hours and stuff, which is really no big deal because at North, I was still working extra hours, but getting paid bonus pay. So I don't know how my paycheck is going to be with full-time hours at regular pay. We'll see what that is. But the one thing is that up North, they said that I could go ahead and stay on their call list so that if they needed people, I could still pick up shifts over there with the bonus pay, because I'm not too sure if down south they're busy enough to be offering the bonus pay. So I might have to do that in order to pay for some things that we have coming up and that we just want to pay cash for, because it's not like dire emergency stuff that we absolutely need to have, and we don't need to go into our emergency funds for it. So it's stuff that we can save up and pay little by little. So anyways, there's that. Okay, so now we are going to be stuffing the envelopes. Okay. So let me get my money. So this is $360 that we need to stuff. So there's 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 240, 250, 260, 270, 280, 290, 290, 300, 350, 360. There's, yeah, 360. Okay, so my husband grocery gets 160. This is going to the grocery money. My husband gets 100. There's 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. And then I get 100. So there is 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100. Okay, so this is my money. Let me put these on the side. Okay, this is the groceries, and this is my husband's. So, first things first is I have a couple of envelopes and sinking funds that I need to do. So let me get to the challenges. There we go. All right, so I'll color these all in later. Well, let me go to it now. This is miscellaneous sinking funds. Okay, so for Courtney's trip, we have $150, $200. Okay. So there's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Okay, so if that's 100, then coloring all of these would make it 230, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200. Okay, so we are now at $200 for Courtney. This is the golf trip. Same thing for the golf trip. We have 150, yep, $200. And we're gonna do that in jello, mellow yellow. Alrighty, there's not the best coloring, I know, but I just want to get them filled in. All right, so that is 100, and then coming back around. What is going on here? Stop coloring. No, stop doing whatever you're doing. Okay. Now, what we used to do in the past is just cash flow everything, which means that for us, it means that if the money was there, we did it, but we never really planned for anything. And then, well, that's where the problem comes up, because what if there's something that you want to do, but you have already spent the money on something else, and so now you can't do what it is you want to do today. So we are just going to put the money aside because we know it's coming up, and we know we want to go. So this way we have it. Okay, so we have 200 so far. Okay. Christmas funds. Christmas funds, we don't have that much, or we have $100, okay? So I am going to change that to the holiday. I hate that this thing, you know how these things, they kind of, I don't know, they just don't lay flat all the way. But anyways, that's neither here or there. It doesn't matter. Okay, so this is the holiday fund. And we're going to do this one in blue. And like I said, we have $100 and each one is $10, okay? Yeah, that does look kind of messy. Okay. Kind of looks like a 4-year-old. Hey, but you know what? I don't know if y'all have ever, seen like Facebook things or where they do those joke videos or whatever, where they have a 4-year-old do a painting and then they put it up at some museum and people come in and criticize it and they act all bougie. Oh, look at the colors in this and the vibrancy, and he must be a genius and all. No, it was a 4-year-old who did it, okay? Wasn't a genius or anything, and y'all are just too bougie to know any better. So I just think that's kind of funny. So art is in the eye of the beholder. You could put something up from your 4-year-old, or you can spend thousands of dollars on something, and it's all the same thing. Ain't nobody gonna know the difference. So anyway, so far we have 100 in our holiday fund. But actually, I'm gonna have to take some of this out because we spent money on my husband's birthday. But anyways, there's that. And then, okay, keys to the car. Well, I haven't put anything else in. Let me see. I think that's all still the same. No, we have now 2,820 in that account. And each one is 100. So there's 1, 200, 2. Each key is 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000. So there's 2,000. And I guess I colored this one in even though I shouldn't have totally. But we now have 2,820. So there's 2,100, 200, 300. Oh. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, 2,820 for a car down payment or a new car in cash, which I'm thinking that's the way we're going to go. Okay, so now we're getting to my stuff. So this week I am going to fill 48. So there's 20, 40, 45. I need some ones. Okay, let me get some ones, and I'm going to do 10 in ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I don't like new money because then it's kind of hard to grip it and all. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I have some of that, that stuff that bankers use, that round counting money gel thing. Where did I put it? Because otherwise it's like I'd be licking my fingers, and that's just gross because this is gross money. Oh, here it is. Nope, that's my tape. Okay, well, I'll have to look for that. Anyways, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so 20, 40, 5, 50, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 10 is 100. Okay, so we're putting 48, so 45, 46, 47, 48. Okay, so 48 goes into one envelope. And $10 goes, no, $4 goes into another one. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so that challenge is done. And, you know, I was doing the challenge and I said that I didn't really know what I was going to be using the money for. It's just something to do. I know what I'm going to do now. I want a iPad so that I can edit my videos. And so that's what I'm going to put right there. That is what this money is going for, this savings challenge. I'm going to purchase an iPad because it's getting a little bit difficult to do it on my phone. And if you guys have a program that you use on your laptop computers, then please let me know, and let me know if it's easy to use, because I'm not the best when it comes to computers and stuff. But iMovie, I know how to do. So I thought maybe I could do it on an iPad and it would be easier. But if I don't need it and I can use my laptop, then that would be even better. Save myself a couple $100s. But yeah, if y'all know how to do that, let me know and I can figure it out. And if I can figure it out. All right, so $15 goes to Gigi. Okay. There is $15. Okay. Ew. I still have this 100 that I don't know what I'm doing with. I think I'm going to put this towards my envelope challenge. I'm going to put, you know, I'm going to be ahead on my envelope challenge, which is fine. That just means that I can get to my savings goals quicker. So, okay, I'll get to that in just a second. Okay. So now I need to roll the dice. And we'll do the really big hefty one. Hefty, hefty, hefty. 2. All right, $8. Okay. And so I will put in a 10 and take back 2. There, $8. So that's how I do my my dollar bill challenge. What a lot of people do is they'll look in their, you know, after the week is over, any ones that you have left over that you didn't use, you put in your dollar savings challenge. And then they also do that with $5 bills. But I don't have that much money, spending money, so I don't do that. I just roll the dice and then do my envelope. So see, I have 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, $25 left for spending this week. And, okay guys, I blew it this week. I blew it with my spending. We went to Goodwill, my sister and I took everything out of beauty to pay for it. But my sister owes me money, so I'm just leaving it like that. It is at 0. And then, did I take money? No, I took money out of my spending because we still have $30 in hair, and that's all I need for that, because like I said, I'm not doing anything to my hair for 6 months. And then under health, I've got $40 to buy vitamins or whatever. Sam's, we went on the tortilla run, so that took all the money, and so I am down to $50 in there. So we need to replenish this back up again. Yeah, so that needs to be replenished. So this 25 is going to go into this one. I only had $1 left. Where did I spend money yesterday? I don't remember. I think I went to Michael's. Yeah, I can't remember what I got, but I think I went to Michael's. And that's what it was. It was Michael's. So, no, it was Goodwill again. That's right. I went and I was looking for bookends. And I didn't find bookends, but I did find this really nice wooden magazine holder that you put on the shelves, and so that is kind of acting like my bookend for now. It's keeping my stuff in order, and plus I can use it to put small things in it, so it works fine. So that's what it was. Oops. So I spent $6 there, so I'm down to $1, and then I'm putting in the 25. So I have $26 in there. So this was pay, and this is on the 28th, and this was yesterday. Excuse me. So I should have 26. 10, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Yep, $26. Now this is for spending money. If I want to grab a coffee, anything like that. I don't want to break it down too much into, you know, all these different categories. If I have it, I spend it. If I don't, I don't. You know, it's that simple. So I'm going to move this over here since there's nothing in that other clip anyways. Okay, so there is that. All right, so let's go back to this one. I am going to put $100 in here. How am I going to split this up? So I can do a I'm going to do, and it's got to be an even 100, so let's do a 40 and a okay, so if I do a 40, that leaves me $60 left over. If I do this one, and then I can do a 30. And then I can do a 20. And a 10. So 10, 20, no, 20, 30, 60, 60 and 40 is 100. There we go. And these are all colored in by one envelope. And then I'm just going to put a little 1 on there so that I know it was one envelope. That one was different. Okay, so there we go. We have that covered up. Okay. My iPad money is coming along, coming along. Okay, but hopefully I will learn how to use this computer and get a different software program, those free software programs, before I get the iPad, and then I don't have to spend the money on my iPad because I don't technically need it. I just want it. All right, so that is that. And all right, guys, thank you for joining along. If you like this kind of content where we're budgeting, stuffing envelopes, and doing savings challenges and stuff like that, then please subscribe and please hit a thumbs up, all right? and I will talk to you guys later.